Hello, lovely viewers. You are welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to look at picture questions. So we start right away. Number 1. What is the right course of action? You are driving and you encounter a situation like this. What is the right course of action? Here I am turning left by this indicator, means I am turning left, or by this arrow means I'm going to the left. Right opposite me is a motorcyclist that wants to come to my direction. On my right is a tram. So what is the right course of action here? However, we have this inverted triangle, and I always say that this inverted triangle is very, very important when you are driving. It tells you that your right of way is limited. Okay, so it means here my right of way, I am on this lane or this part of the road, and I see this, it means my right of way is limited to the vehicles that are here, that are on the right and also on the left. And you can see something here. This one, I explained to you that it is I explained to you in my previous video that this one is a priority symbol. Here we cannot see it clearly. If we were to come from this side of the road, from the left side, you see that this one is with a yellow shield. This one is a yellow in color. Okay, this symbol, you will see that it is yellow in color. It means that this road from here to where the tram is a priority road, and we are not coming from the priority road. So you can see that right in front of the motorcyclist is also an inverted triangle. So this is an inverted triangle. It's the same triangle that we also have here. You can see it here. It is the same thing that has been planted here. So it means those of us that are coming from, that is myself and the motorcyclist, we are not coming from the priority road. This is the priority road. Priority road means that the vehicles here must go or must move before us. You understand? So the motorcyclist also has this triangle which is limiting its right of way to the vehicles that are on the priority road. Now let's go back to the question. What is the right course of action? Answers: the tram must allow me to make the turn first. It's wrong. The tram is on the priority road, therefore it must move before I move. So this answer is wrong. Next answer: I have to allow the tram to pass through. Yes, I have to allow the tram to pass through because it is on a priority road and I have this symbol, which means my right of way is limited. Besides, it is on my right. It is standing on the right hand side of me. where we apply the rule that vehicle that is on the right has the right of way before me. You understand? So in Germany or in German, they call it rechts vor links. Rechts vor links, which means right before left rule. Right before left rule. It means that if a vehicle was here, if a vehicle was standing on the left, this vehicle will move before the one on the left. Okay, very well. So I have to allow the tram to pass through, which is correct. Next, I have to allow the motorcycle to pass through. Have to allow. Yes, I have to allow the motorcycle to pass through. Look at the question. It's a difficult question. This is why it's carrying 5 points. It's one of the difficult questions, which if you get wrong, it may not be well for you in your exams. Now, I have to allow the motorcycle to pass through. Why? Because I am turning left. I'm turning left, and he is coming straight. He is opposite me, and he is coming straight. Meanwhile, I am turning what? Left. Because I'm turning left, I have to allow him to come before I turn. So these are the two right answers. Okay. Other for so oko two bibi say ya unse tram yi ejina onifa, moto ejina o opposite. Opese oba ba bia me wo no. Me so me pese me fa me benkum so, me kɔ me benkum so. Eye say ya ede na wo se wo ye. Na ensemisa ne say o se tram no e ma me kwan na me midi kan kɔ. O se tram yi ma me kwan na me midi kan kɔ. Enya no kre sa esanse sa de we nti we say no etwe me san ati ase. Na tram no sa gina priority road no, de me ka say e friend priority road no. Ade we say na ye ni color na ye akokɔ sra ade no. Nti omo amugina omo wo sa kwan ha no, omo na wo akwanya se omo kɔ eja yen na yegina sa kwan we mu no. So wo hwɛ moto wura na ade we na esi me ha no, manim ha no, eno a bi na esi moto wura no nso anim ho no we. So wo hu ati ase amenye ne kese we say ebia ni we. Nti mene moto wura ni nyina ye nam kwan baako, na we muso nam kwan baako ati ase. Na bibi we na esi ho no, so nka efiri ha na ye ba ka ebe hu se ya painti no yellow. Teacher say omo nam kwan we su no, omo na also omo di kwan ekɔ ati ase ansa na ye yakɔ. Enti no nsemisa na kyerɛ sɛ me ma tram no anase tram no ma me kwan na me nkɔ no enya no korɛ. Ti we enya no korɛ. The di ho no say I have to allow the tram to pass through. Or say me ma tram ne ekɔ ansa na me ma kɔ. No korɛ. Or say o ma tram ne kɔ. To old drive na akɔ to situation bi say ya. Or say o ma tram ne di kan move ansa na o so move o kɔ benkum so. What you say? The edi ho, I have to allow the motorcycle to pass through. Or say me ma moto wura no eba ansa na makɔ. No korɛ. Esan sɛ moto wura no oba nanim tintin so. Na me so me twam akɔ benkum so. Ti me twam akɔ benkum so no, ono oba nanim tintin so no, so ono di kan ba ansa na makɔ. Question we na mu odin hwɛ nti na ye 5 points no. Emu odin nti no wo wi a so wotimi Itcha. What I say? Yentoasu. Let's continue, please. Okay. Who has priority? Who has priority? Let's look at the situation. Who has priority? Look at this. We are on a priority road because of this symbol, as I always explain or inform you about. This symbol shows that we are on a priority road. Okay, we are on a priority road, and the situation is that there is a police officer who is standing in the middle of the road directing traffic. Police officer is there. This man is directing the traffic. Now, the rules of driving is that when the police officer is directing traffic, he must be obeyed. So first he must be obeyed, and if he is not there, then the traffic light must be obeyed or must be used. If the traffic light is not there, then the driving symbols should be applied. Okay, so because of the police officer, we are not going to restrict ourselves to the traffic lights and the driving symbols. So these are not going to be used in this situation. Okay, and we can see that this vehicle, yellow vehicle, wants to move straight to where the motorbike is, and the motorbike wants to turn left to our direction. So who has priority? Let's look at it. Who has priority? The answers are the yellow car, me, and the motorbike. Who has priority here? Here, only one answer is correct. Who has priority here? I've told you that we are on a priority road. Normally, we will have priority, but because of the policeman, our priority has been taken away from us. So this traffic light, even though it is green, I'm not going to go. Okay, I'm not going to go because the police officer has opened his arms. Look at it. His arms are stretched, and it means he's asking these vehicles to move. He's referring to this and the motorbike. Okay, so when the police officer is there and he stretches his hands, it applies to these vehicles where his hands are stretched. Do you get it? So our priority is not going to be used. The traffic light is not going to be used. Even though it is green, you will not go. I will not go. Okay, I will not move. I have to obey the instruction or the instructions of the police officer. In this case, who has priority? It is the yellow car. The yellow car has priority. Why? Because he is moving straight ahead. This motorbike doesn't have priority because it is turning left. Okay, and I am going straight ahead. So the only vehicle that has priority in this situation is the yellow car. He's going straight. Okay, all right, let me go back and explain this in my local direct, as I always do. Purchase a wotwi car no na sɛ wokɔto sɛ police ni bi gyina ɛkwan ni mu a ɔkyerɛ kwan a ɔno na ɔsɛ wotie no. Ɛne kwan sɛ wotie anaasɛ wohwɛ traffic light no anza wo hwe a traffic light ya so green a che se o se se yekọ ena afi nso kura we aya meka ho asem no che we no kire se ye no ba bi enam yi eye priority road a kire se senka police ni ho a ye na nka ebedi kan aye den akọ ama ona ofri ye benkum so ne ye nifa so ha ye nifa so ene ye benkum so ha eba no omo ebetwen cars no ne motorbikes no omo betwen ama ye yakọ nanso police officer na begina kwan mu nti ogina se police officer gina ho a ono na ye betie no ye nti ye symbols na na se ye nhwe symbols no ahyenso de ewe mu ye mfa nya adwuma police ni no emra no anase na kwankyere no na yede beye adwuma wate ase ndi so hwe a wabie ne nsam ne nsa wabie ne nsam e de akyere efa benkum ni nifa so enti nsemisa no kyerese hwan na sese odi kan akọ car we na sese odi kan akọ sanse wo kọ na nim tintin so motorbike we no o ba ne benkum so enti nya wono na oso okọ ti de oso odi kan na yeso ye kọ yanim se ye kọ yanim a police ni no enam se ogina ho na ode ne nsa na ekyerɛkyerɛ akwan ni no ko ode ne nsa be kyerɛ ye nso se ye mbra na ehwe ha se ya ode ne nsa akyerɛ car yi na moto no so motorbike no so enti no car we na bedi kan aye den akọ. That is the meaning. Pacho okay, yentoaso. The vehicle ahead has prevented you from overtaking for some time now. What is the right course of action? The vehicle ahead, this vehicle, has prevented you, or in other words, it has prevented me because I am driving. It has prevented me from overtaking for some time now. What is the right course of action? What do I do now? So, answers. I close the gap. So we can see there's a gap between me and him. Here, this gap. I close. Closing the gap means that you drive close to that vehicle. You understand? Is this correct? No. You don't close the gap. Okay? I sound my horn and flash my headlights persistently. It's interesting. I want to overtake him, but he has not given me the chance to do so, or I've not gotten the opportunity to overtake him. So what do? I sound my horn and then flash my headlights persistently. Is this correct? It is not correct. You don't do that. It doesn't. If you do that, it doesn't make you a good driver. You don't have to abuse your horn. Okay? The horn is used appropriately. For example, when you are in a dangerous situation, or you want to warn a driver of danger, then you can sound your horn. But when, in this case, you don't sound your horn, and then you don't flash your lights persistently, it's not good. So these are not the answers. The third answer, I wait until I am able to overtake. This is perfect. So if you want to overtake and for some time you have not been able to do so, you must have patience. Driving is all about patience. So you must have patience, wait until you are able to overtake. This is the correct answer. And it say, me pese me san car way ho. Enso ma ya ma di na chi san me nya kwan me san no enti ade na ose me ye. Nse me san no ade na ose me ye. Die di kan na ose me de me car no kɔ pan na me de kɔ ben we no se be ya chance bi ba ya me nya afa ho na me yi afa ho na me kɔ. Enya no kre. So twi car sa obia be hu se wonim car twi. Nti no wonyɛ sa mpa cho. De di ho no nso ɔse ɔbɔ aban gu no so na ɔsɔ kanea no ɔsɔ na wadum no ɔsɔ na wadum no na yɛ sɛ wopɛ sɛ wode kyerɛ ne sɛ wodi n'akyi ɔntwe ne ho ne mmra ɛno nso so ɛnyɛ no korɛ sɛ woyɛ saa yɛbɛka sɛ wonni abotrɛ ɛwɔ kaa twie mu kaa twie so deɛ no ara ne abotrɛ timi ba ɔkyɛw wei so ɛnyɛ no korɛ. So wopɛ sɛ wosan obi ho na sɛ akwanya ne mma mmɔ aban ngu ne so ɛnso sɛ ɔkanea ngu ne so wagye ase. Deɛ ɔsɛ woyɛ ne sɛ wobɛtwɛn a kosi sɛ mmra ɛsɛ mu no ɛkwan ne bɛdam na watimi ayɛ den ɛsan no pɛpɛɛpɛ. So I wait until I am able to overtake. Wobɛtwɛn kosi sɛ ɛbrɛ ɛsɛ mu no wobɛtimi ɛsan no. Ɛyɛ 4 points. What I say? Into us. Okay. Both cars are traveling at about 30 kilometers per hour. Are you allowed to overtake both before the bend? I think this is not the right picture. This is the right picture. This is the picture. Here. Not, yeah, now it has come back to normalcy. Both cars are traveling at about 30 kilometers per hour. Are you allowed to overtake both before the bend? Look at it. Here is a bend, okay? In other words, there is a curve or a bend. And they are both traveling at 30 kilometers per hour, and I am traveling at 50 kilometers per hour. Am I required to overtake both before the bend? Answers: no, because you are not allowed to cross the broken line. Where is the broken line? This broken line. Am I not allowed to cross the broken line? I am. I'm allowed to cross the broken line. If I'm not allowed to cross the broken line, the lines will not be broken. So when you are driving and you see these broken lines, it means you can overtake. It means you can, when you are overtaking, in this case, you have to move to this side before you overtake. You do get it? So when the lines are broken, it means I'm allowed to overtake by crossing to this side of the road. Likewise, when a vehicle is here and it wants to overtake another vehicle that is in front of it, because the line is broken, it is allowed that he can cross to this side to overtake. Do you understand? But in this situation, there is a bend before us. Both are traveling at 30 kilometers per hour. So it's not allowed to overtake them. So here, no, because you are not allowed to cross the broken line. This is even wrong. I'm allowed to cross the broken line. However, because of the bend, I'm not going to overtake them. Okay, so this answer is wrong. The light colored car could pull out to overtake. No, yeah. Am I allowed to overtake before the bend? No, because the light colored car could pull out to overtake. Which one is the light color? This one. It could pull out to overtake. Maybe, yeah, it can come here to overtake. You understand? Before the bend. Therefore, I'm not going to overtake. So this is correct. I'm not going to overtake because the distance you need to overtake would be too great. Yes. The distance you need to overtake would be too great. In other words, the distance I would need to overtake these two vehicles would be great. Would be too great. And so therefore, I will refrain from overtaking them. That is, I'm not going to overtake them. Do you get it? And it say, car mmienu yɛ di m'anim. Ɔmo mmirika ɔmo kɔ no 30 kilometers, 30 kilometers. Question na ɛka saa. Ɛna wɔsa bisa me sɛ nti me wɔ ho kwan sɛ metimi ɛsan ɔmo ho ansa na maduru curve no so ana bend no so ana. Nsɛmmisa no no anaasɛ asɛmbisa no no. Ɛna mmuaeɛ no sɛ daabi. Deɛ ɛdi kan no wɔse daabi. Ɛne kwan sɛ mekɔsan ɔmo ɛsan sɛ saa line we say na ya break no anaasɛ yɛkyekyɛ mu no. Line fufuo yɛ yɛkyekyɛ mu no ɛma me ho kwan sɛ meyɛ den metimi ɛsan ɔmo. Ɛnyɛ no korɛ. Sɛ wotwi kaa na wohu saa line a yɛkyekyɛ mu sei na kyerɛ sɛ wotimi san obi ho. Ɛna ɛwo san kaa ho a sɛ wobɛsan wobɛfiri wo lane mu aba benkum so ha. Enti sɛ yɛakyekyɛ line no wɔ baabi a medi na aha no a wotumi sɛ mmara ma ho kwan sɛ metimi afiri me ha no aba ha mɛsan kaa ɛdi m'anim no. Wate ase. Sɛ line no bɔ mu zuu a yɛnkyekyɛ mu a ɛno deɛ mmara no si ho kwan ɛno saa no wontumi nkorɔ so. Wate ase. Nanso wei deɛ yɛakyekyɛ mu no so kyekyɛ mu no kyerɛ sɛ yɛbɛtumi afiri ha aba ha na wɔsan obi ho. Saa so na sɛ kaa bi firi ha ɛba a yɛakyekyɛ wei sei mu no line mu no nti ɔno nso bɛtumi afiri baabi a ɔwɔ yi na waba ha na wɔsan kaa ɛdi n'anim no. Wate ase. Nti saa nsɛmmisa wei sei no koraa deɛ ɛyɛ mfomsoɔ. Ɔse mmara no ma ho kwan ɛsiane sɛ yɛakyekyɛ line no mu nti daabi ɛnyɛ no a. Pakyɛ wate ase. Deɛ ɛdi hɔ no so kyerɛ sɛ kaa yi a ɛdi m'anim yi ɛbɛtumi aba sɛ ɔno ɔbɛyɛ n'adwene sɛ ɔbɛsan deɛ ɔdi n'anim no ho na wafiri ne hɔnom aba na wabɛsan no ho ansa koraa na waduru bend no so. Wate ase. Enti ne saa nti no nyɛ adeɛ a me koraa mɛyɛ den mɛkɔ sɛ mekɔsan ɔmo mmienu ho. Ɛyɛ nokorɛ ebia ɔbɛtumi ayɛ n'adwene sɛ ɔbɛsan kaa no ɛdi n'anim no ho. Deɛ ɛtɔ so no anaasɛ deɛ ɛtwa toɔ koraa ne sɛ sɛ ɛkɔba sɛ mepɛ sɛ mesan ɔmo ho a anammɔn tenten a mede bɛsan ɔmo no emu bɛtwe yie paa. Ne saa nti no nyɛ adeɛ a mɛkɔ sɛ mekɔsan ɔmo ho. So these are the two correct answers. Wei mmienu na ɛyɛ ɛnokorɛ ɛyɛ 4 points. Enti aha ɛna yɛde ɛna de sua no ɛbɛsi. Megye di sɛ wasua biribi de afiri mu. Sɛ wowɔ nsɛmmisa bi a wobɛtumi atwerɛ ɛwɔ comment hɔ. Wowɔ adwenkyerɛ bi so a wobɛtumi atwerɛ ɛwɔ comment hɔ. If you have any suggestions, you can write it in the comment section. If you have any contributions whatsoever or any question, you can write it in the comment section. God bless you and take care. Bye bye.